Dark Knight battle story. As everyone knows, due to the COVID-19 problem, some institutions suspended me as a student to study far away from home, work closed, and school closed, requiring me to return home. Missed home for over 3 years, and things changed, and almost everything changed. One night after our family had dinner, my brother and I have free time to sit and talk in the backyard. We have a table, a lamp, the atmosphere is very quiet now, the wind is light, including the moonlight. I remember that night at about 8 o'clock I saw a man picking tamarind in the backyard of my house, and I did not wonder much. Usually rural people like me only understand some families go out to work for 7 to 8 hours. Arrived at home cooking, some went to the fields until late at night to eat. I also used to do this when I was a child, picking tamarind at 10 o'clock at night to take to the mosque. Coming back to our story, my brother and I talked about this and that. What it was like to experience living in Phnom Penh away from family for many months and years. The more we talked, the more the story flowed. The night got deeper, it was almost 12 o'clock. And my brother and I are thinking of going back upstairs, because the wind is so strong that it may be cold. Later, my dog was able to bite and bite. I did not know what to sew next to the fence behind the house. It sewed more and more. I was very surprised and went to see. Oh well, I want to tell you that behind my house is a forest. In the past there were 2 to 3 graves, but now there are more or not, I do not know. Since I came back, I cannot go walking to the back of the house, looking at all the corners. Just knowing that everything is completely different. Speaking of the male dog, after I walked closer to Achik and Achai, the first thing I saw was a dead dog. Like someone ran into the woods. I hurriedly called my brother to help me. My brother said that he was suspicious, but the naughty children in the village were the ones who did it, and it seems that they often steal dogs, cats, and chickens, and the villagers often take them to drink and cut clubs in this forest. Suddenly there was a roar from the forest outside. I did not hesitate to bring my brother in to see what happened. We walked into the forest not long ago, lost our way. Walked for a long time and found that there were large footprints shaped like the footprints of people. We both followed the footsteps. Oh, God! There are many skeletons stacked on top of each other, both animal and human bones. The wind begins to fall slowly. The backbone of one of the largest trees nearby begins to blow. And there was a roar, as well as footsteps, walking out from behind the big tree, and my brother and I did not hesitate to hide in a nearby bush to see what happened. What shocked me the most was that my brother and I saw the big, dark people. Their eyes turned red, the moon began to cloud, making the atmosphere very dark, and my dog could not talk. And may not know when it came, how bad it started. It's now strange music. Now I do not know, there seems to be something going on in the distance. I was scared to death. My brother. When the moon rises again, I cannot imagine that in the procession are all my villagers. Now all the fears are gone. Some think to turn to the brother, tell him to go out and stop hiding. They do not know where to go when suddenly found it in the crowd. I was unaware of what was going on. Later, I was lucky enough to see that something bad had happened. They are no longer human. Obviously a random human being. My brother, he turned to see me, which I was trying to hide. Everyone turned to look at me. They pointed sharp beaks on the fierce face. How is everyone? As confused as they are running towards me. It looks like an old zombie, so I do not speak, do not shout at all, lose strength because I know that no one helps me in this deep forest. I am willing to use force. Go on my brother's ghost, let him release me quickly, then I pick up a stick and I fight with those ghosts. This battle scene is like in Zombie. So great, they hit me. It's dead to me. There are also wounds that I miss in my mind. Which ghost is biting me? Will I be afraid to be a zombie? Only later did I realize that everything was just a dream. Yes. I tried to think it was true, So why not fight with all those ghosts? Not even a little tired. In fact, it is not like this.